So former RBA player Kevin Garnett, sons LeBron James. Kevin Garnett, sons LeBron James, like his name is LaDelonte West Jr. Hey, what Nicki Minaj say in that song did it on him? All these is my sons, and I ain't talking about Phoenix. Kevin Garnett puts LeBron James in timeout like a bad kid who got in trouble in school for flipping the bird to the teacher while acting out in class. Makes LeBron James face the wall. But Kevin Garnett power slaps LeBron James with the truth like that slap contest show on YouTube. Kevin Garnett goes Resident Evil on LeBron James. But Kevin Garnett breaks down the difference in aura between LeBron James and Michael Jordan, and the difference in how Michael Jordan is viewed and how Michael Jordan is highly respected and how LeBron James is not. But here's what KG had to say. This article is per Basketball Network via MSN Sports, and the headline reads, quote, with LeBron James, it was more like the little homie. Kevin Garnett on why many players don't view LeBron James as the same as Michael Jordan. So the article goes on to say, it's been said before, but coming from Kevin Garnett, it lands a little heavier. This is a man who went to war for 21 seasons, left everything on the floor every night, and never held back when it came to giving credit or talking trash. The article goes on to say, so when Garnett draws a line between Michael Jordan and LeBron James, it's less about stats or GOAT debate and more about legacy as seen from within the fraternity. The Freemason fraternity, that is, ladies and gentlemen. It goes on to say, it's about presence. It's about how one man redefined the game and another re-engineered how long one could stay great. Kevin Garnett said, quote, it's a different level of respect, Garnett said, of how players categorize Jordan. He was my version of what basketball looked like. And with LeBron James, it was more like the little homie. Here's the little homie growing up, and man, little homie is getting better than everybody. He says, God dang, I definitely talked some ish to him. I've definitely said some crazy ish to him. He's definitely said some crazy ish back to me. Man, we know full well that LeBron James ain't doing no trash talking. The only talking he knows is talking dirty, and that's mainly at the Diddy freak-offs. But when looking back over LeBron James' career, he has literally had absolutely no impact on the game whatsoever. Now, when you think of players who have evolved the game, from the Michael Jordans to Kobe Bryant to Steph Curry, no one can name to you what impact that LeBron James has had on the game and that has helped the game evolve. If anything, LeBron James has done more to hurt the game. Just think about the past championships that has been won over the past few years. Most of the players has been on record and have either been inspired by Kobe Bryant or have modeled their game after Kobe Bryant. May it be the Shai Gilgeous-Alexanders of the world, Jason Tatum, Giannis Antetokounmpo, may it be Steph Curry, or may it be Kawhi Leonard, but none of them have ever mentioned LeBron James. Now, many RBA players have shared this very same sentiment that KG just expressed, and we actually witnessed this in real time at the RBA's Top 75 ceremony in Cleveland, where Michael Jordan came out last and got the most cheers in LeBron James' own hometown, where LeBron James had won that franchise their very first RBA championship. And even Kobe Bryant in death got louder cheers than LeBron James. And you can literally feel the excitement and cheers virtually through the screen. We heard Allen Iverson say that Michael Jordan's aura was just different. He said it was almost like when you looked at Michael Jordan, it looked like Michael Jordan had a glow to him, like he was literally just floating mid-air. But LeBron James, he doesn't have a glow to him. LeBron James don't have an aura to him. LeBron James has an odor to him. An odor to him. And KG is basically saying, we don't view LeBron James the same way y'all do. The media has convinced y'all and deceived y'all into hyping him up into viewing LeBron James as this king. the chosen one. And this is why if insecurity was a person, it would be LeBron James. See, at first, if you notice, LeBron James had this attitude of, oh, I'm chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan. Being down 3-1 made me the greatest. See, LeBron James, he had the ultimate confidence at one point. But once he realized that he'll never be able to come close to topping what Michael Jordan did throughout his career, now LeBron James wants to humble himself in all these interviews, talking about how much he idolized Michael Jordan so much and wanted to be like MJ and why he wears the number 23 because of Michael Jordan. Here you have a guy who patterned Michael Jordan's image and took after Michael Jordan, but when Kobe Bryant does it, Kobe Bryant gets demonized for it. He gets crucified and criticized for it. And it's crazy because people be thinking I be crazy, but I must admit I'm very good at seeing through people. My discernment is off the charts. The same way LeBron James felt about Michael Jordan is the same way he felt about Kobe Bryant. See, LeBron James didn't look at Kobe Bryant as an equal or didn't look at Kobe Bryant as a brother. He looked at Kobe as someone superior to him. He was jealous and envious of Kobe Bryant. Now, in the old video that I did, I pointed out in a picture, I believe it was when he first got with the Lakers, for I think it was Lakers Media Day, and he had Kobe Bryant's shoes on, laughing and pointing at whatever. And many people thought I was tripping when I said LeBron James was actually subliminally dissing Kobe Bryant and mocking Kobe in that picture. But the Bronxexual said, oh, he's just paying homage. Y'all Kobe fans just read too deep into everything. And I said, no. He purposely wanted for people to see that he was wearing Kobe Bryant sneakers, and he was conveying the message to Kobe, in my opinion, to say, Kobe, I'm here to surpass and erase everything that you accomplished, and that I'm the real king here in LA, and I'm here to dethrone you and get all the love that you were getting in Los Angeles. But what LeBron James would come to realize, LeBron James got humbled real fast when he witnessed how beloved and how revered Kobe Bryant was and still is in Los Angeles. See, what Michael Jordan is to the RBA and around the world to most basketball fans, Kobe Bryant is in Los Angeles. It gets no bigger than Kobe in LA. And when LeBron James saw that energy that Kobe Bryant got out LA, he grew even more resentment towards Kobe. And that's why I believe LeBron James blood sacrificed Kobe Bryant allegedly. But little did LeBron James know, it made Kobe Bryant a more immortal figure and made him 100 times bigger. But LeBron James isn't respected by his basketball peers like Jordan is, which is what Kevin Garnett is trying to explain. When LeBron James walks in the room, it's like when that annoying person walks in the room and you be like, oh God, this dude gets on my nerves. But when Michael Jordan walks in the room, it's like you stuck in a trance and just stuck staring, or you run up to him and try to get an autograph and get pictures. It's even a clip of when Michael Jordan walked into a locker room with all the other RBA greats at the top 75 ceremony, and him and Magic Johnson were having a conversation. And we talking about Magic Johnson, who's one of the most popular athletes of all time. But Magic is like literally acting like a little kid while talking to Michael Jordan. And you had other RBA greats and legends standing around admiring the interaction. See, Michael Jordan is loved. I think the only person in the world that hates Michael Jordan is Isaiah Thomas. Even Damian Lillard, who has been in the presence of some very popular players, stated that when Michael Jordan walked into the room or walked into that top 75 ceremony, that it felt almost surreal to him and to other players, that they were literally staring at Michael Jordan in awe. But we've never heard any RBA player, past or present, say that about LeBron James, and that LeBron James commands that type of attention and energy or respect when he walks into a room. But LeBron James knows that his legacy is full of asterisks and that he was media created and he's a manufactured puppet by the league. LeBron James will be remembered as the guy who had to form super teams and needed extra advantages to win. LeBron James will be remembered as someone who destroyed the game and made it worse rather than help the game.